Hey guys, it's Hakeem here with some more magic. Let's look at our opening hand here. We've got 4 lands, no red mana though. It's a Battle Driver, a Colossus, and an early Knockout, which would be a 2-2, but hand doesn't really have a lot going for it. So let's, oh my goodness, 2 lands. We do have a Cultivate, gonna ship that, go to 6, 3 mana, 2 Visionaries. I guess that's about as good a 6-card hand as you're gonna get, so let's keep that. Playing against J.D. Brockman, the Mastermind. He starts with Swamp into Traveler's Amulet. So let's don't know if he's playing multiple colors yet. Obviously, with Traveler's Amulet, lets him go look up basic lands and stuff. He could be playing some other colors in there. So let's just get the Jungler Shrine into play. And we picked up an Armor Colossus here, which is a great card. So it looks like we're just going to be hitting the Forest into Visionary, then playing the tapped land and another Visionary just to try to dig deeper, hit some drops, and go from there. We're looking at a Tide Hollow Strix 2/1 Flying Death Touch. Pretty good creature, you know. I mean, it attacks for 2 in the air for just 2 mana, and you can, you know, kill anything with it if you decide to stay back on defense and need to. So it's definitely a solid card, but we can swing right through that with an Elvish Visionary. Of course, he's going to be attacking us in the air, I would imagine. Picked up another Worm, which is not a great draw at this point in the game because we already have one and only got 4 total mana. So let's see what he does. He's got the Traveler's Amulet. He could be playing a whole bunch of colors in his deck, or he could just be stuck on blue and black. So yeah, it's looking like Gate and Visionary. Try to get to this Arbor Colossus. He's got another Strix, and he's playing white in his deck, so he's playing Esper now, and I would imagine he's just going to sacrifice that amulet right now. Go get another land, and let's see if he's into a 4th color. I doubt it, but you never know. He's probably just playing some type of artifact deck. And yeah, it's blue, so he's going to swing for 2 in the air here, I imagine. So we're actually on a half decent clock to those 2 flyers. You know, I mean, we need to get some blocker worms in play. And when I finally stick the Arbor Colossus down, it has reach. It can block flyers, but since those guys have Death Touch, it would be pretty shitty to block them and lose my 5 mana 6/6 to a 2/1 flyer. So let's play the Gate, play the Visionary. We picked up another Gate, so looks like we'll be playing that next turn. I'd love to pick up a Cultivate or a Darksteel Ingot here. There's the Ingot. Okay, that's good. And we can't block the flyers, so we might as well swing right through them. Just every point of damage helps, I guess. And he's going to block. That's a terrible block in my opinion. To trade off, you know, when he's got 4 power in the air that I can't block, and he's got me on a 4 or 5 turn clock. For him to trade that for my Visionary just doesn't make sense. So he is playing the 4th color. He's playing Forest, and now he's playing Esper Cormorants. Esper Cormorants is just 3/3 flyer for 4 mana. So I can block that all day long with this, you know, without worry of the Death Touch. So that'll be pretty good when I get that into play. So right now, picked up a Thoktar. Do I want to play the Thoktar and start swinging the other way? I think the play is Gate and Thoktar, because then next turn, well, I have 3 green sources, yeah, so I can play Gate into Thoktar, and next turn I can play Plains into Colossus. Yeah, I think I need to get something on the board here. So I'm just going to put 5 power on the board, and that way that'll help me out in the race a little bit. If he starts swinging with his flyers for 5, I can swing back at him for 6. And then I'll drop this guy into play next turn, which will slow down his 3/3. So yeah, we're not going to swing into the 3/3 though with a 1/1. Just going to sit back, take it easy, and see if he's playing anything else. If he drops a mountain here now, that'd be pretty ridiculous. Okay, he's gone to 5 mana. He should swing with both, in my opinion, but you know, that'll take me right down to 11. I can't block his stuff. But we'll see. He just decides not to swing at all, so I think he's just being a little bit passive here. So the question is now, do I want to bring the Thoktar in? I think I do. He's going to need to trade off his 2/1 with it, which seems like a bad trade. He could have a combat trick or something. I mean, you know, he's got all his mana on tap, so he's going to trade there, which is, you know, I lost a 3 mana card. He lost a 2 mana card. He wins the edge slightly, but now he's got 2 blue. I suppose he could have a counterspell, but I'm going to put this 6/6 Reacher into play, and that pretty much stymies his Cormorants there. So that's good that I can block those flyers. And he taps out for Solar Ravnica, so he's got a 6/6 flyer of his own. So, excuse me. I need 6 mana to activate this ability to destroy a target creature with flying and opponent controls. I'd really like to swat that 6/6 out of the air, but I didn't pick it up. I can play the ingot this turn. So I'll be able to activate it next turn, but for now I'm just going to hang back. I'm not going to cast the Genesis Hydra for X equals 1. So let's see if he swings at me. I'm not going to trade off the Colossus with the 6/6. You know, I'll just take 6 points of damage if he comes at me with it. He is playing a 5-color deck, so there's his mountain. He's only got 2 cards in his hand, though. He's got enough mana to activate this activated ability, though. If he taps all his mana, he'll draw 2 cards, which is it's a little bit expensive. Yeah, that's what he's doing. It's a little bit expensive for 2 cards, but you know, 2 cards is a lot. You know, when you're down to 2, he doubled the size of his hand, so you know, for me, I would rather do that on my opponent's turn and at least bluff a counterspell or bluff a combat trick. You know, now I know that he's tapped out, so he's going to bring 6, which is a smart play because I'm not going to block here. I'm just going to untap and kill it. So we're going to 10. Not going to block. So that's going to take my whole turn to activate that, but I'd still like to top deck a land so that I can play Block-A-Worm on the following turn. Okay, so we got that. Let's just put the land into play, and Monstrosity 3. Let's destroy a 6/6 flyer and swing with a 9/9. Yep, because he's on a pretty short clock, and I might even play this next turn to knock his 3. Oh, he's just blocking with it. Okay, that tells me he could have a planar cleansing in his deck. I don't know if he has 3 white sources yet or not. No, he's only got 2. So I don't know what he's got in store for me on 7 mana in 5 colors. Could be anything at this point. Absolutely anything. So he's got a Woolly Thoktar of his own. I never would have guessed we'd have seen a Thoktar on the other side of the field after he started with Swamp and Island. Because the mana cost in here is Mountain, Forest, Plains. But I guess that's why he's running the Traveler's Amulets. You know, I'm not sure I agree with it, but what are you going to do? He's got a 5/4 in play. He's going searching up another land. I still get to swing with my 9/9. I'm actually going to swing with the 1/1 as well, because if he blocks it, then I'll be able to use my Inferno Titan and use the 3 damage to polish it off. So let's just bring the 2 guys. Picked up another land. I can cast Block-A-Worm this turn, but it all depends on whether or not he blocks my Visionary. What I'm going to do. He still is holding up, you know, Dissolve mana, but I'm not putting him on it. So he does go ahead and block. So his Thoktar is down to 3 now. And I'll just put the tap land into play, and hopefully this resolves and I can polish off his dude. No, he's playing counters. Oh wow, I did not put him on counter magic. So that kind of exposes me a little bit now. I'm down to 10. He's got a 5-power dude. So that nullify. Well, at least if I live to untap, then Block-A-Worm's going to be pretty good. Really surprised to see a counterspell there. Now he's playing Fusion Elemental. That's an 8/8. That's a large creature, but I've got a 9/9, so I can brick wall that all day long. And he's only got 1 blue mana untapped now, so you can't counter a creature spell in this game with only 1 blue mana. So that means that I'm going to resolve here whatever I want to, and Block-A-Worm is what I want to. Get me back up to 17. Okay, and a little bit of breathing room. So I've got 8 mana. Now, how much mana do I have now? I think I just played a tapped land, so I think I have 9 mana. So yeah, I have 9. So when I untap, I can play this thing for X equals 7. So 7 cards deep and put anything in my deck into play. So that'll be sweet. I could really use a Baneslayer Angel, so he doesn't have anything that can block a flyer at this point. So Baneslayer would be really good. So he's just, wow, okay, I'm going to show you what he just did here. He's got a Fusion Elemental in play, which is 5 colors, because it has all the different mana costs up there. And he's exiled Soul of Ravnica from his graveyard to, oops, I hate this game, how it does that. I wish I had a mouse. This is just so annoying. But anyway, so he exiled it from his graveyard and draw a card for each color among permanents you control. So for that 7 mana, he drew 5 cards. That's pretty insane. Drawing 5 cards. So I think what I'm going to do is just come at him with the 9/9. See if he wants to trade off his Fusion Elemental here. Or if he wants to double block or something. Or if he just, yeah, he's going to double block. So I'm going to trade the Colossus for the Fusion Elemental. He's got a 5/4 in play now. But the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going Hydra. So I'm getting an 8/8 plus I'm getting something. And it is, so I've got a Block-A-Worm in my hand, so I'm gonna pick a Pack Leader this time. So Pack Leader comes into play first, then my 8/8 Hydra lands, and I get to draw a card. And cultivate, not the greatest at this point in the game, but I've got this to draw another card next turn, gain another 7 life. But he just picked up 5 cards. Now he's got 8 cards in his hand, and he's got 9 mana on the battlefield, so he's actually doing pretty good over there. He's I don't know who's ahead at this point. I'd say my board is ahead, but he's got enough cards, so we're probably kind of at parity here now. But he could break that depending on what's in his hand. He could have something pretty scary. I'd hate to see a Maelstrom Archangel because I don't have anything that can block it right now. But he's thinking pretty hard. You know, maybe he's got a Genesis Hydra of his own over there. He could, you know, I can't really put him on anything because he's got 5 colors. He could be playing absolutely anything. So he plays Savage Lands now. Doesn't seem to know what card he wants to cast though. Time Warp. Okay, this is just a random pile of nonsense. I mean, I don't know if there's any synergy. He's doing well with it. That Solar Ravnica's after drawing him 7 cards. So I mean, Treasured Find. What's he going after? Treasured Find. Picking something out of his graveyard. Back into his hand. Trying to remember what's in there that he might want. Counterspell maybe? Maybe he picks up a Nullify? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what he's getting. He's just picking up a Strix. Alright. Okay. Yeah, he just cast Time Warp, you know, take another turn. So he gets he picks up a Strix. And he gets to go again. Okay, but he can't cast a Strix this turn. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the card I would have gotten. But anyway. It's up to him. So Strix and Thoktar in the same deck. This is and he cast them both fairly easily. I guess that's the power of Traveler's Amulet, you know. Being a little bit sarcastic there. I really don't like Traveler's Amulet at all. But, you know, he's doing his thing. How much mana does this guy have now? I see 11 mana. Wow. That's crazy. He hasn't been ramping? Has he been ramping? No, it's just fishing out lands with his amulets. No ramp. Alright. He seems to be in a spot now where he doesn't want to play the game. It's just kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. And Time Warp, of course, you know, I gotta sit through him thinking through 2 turns in a row instead of just 1. So let's look at Palaka Worm. It eats what it wants to eat, which is anything that moves. Wow, epic flavor text. Not the greatest, really. All seeds share a common bond, calling to each other across infinity. Wow, that's moving. Yep, that's really moving. Come on, dude, man. What are you doing over there? Here's Hydra. I like the artwork on this thing. You know, it's pretty cool. Okay, so now he's dropped a Palaka Worm. So he's up to 18 life now, and he's got a 7/7 Trampler of his own. Again, only 1 blue mana untapped, so I'm free from the threat of counter spells. Watch him play an island now and change that. But now he's putting his Strix down. So, what do I do here? What do I do? What do I do? Picked up an Arbor Colossus. Well, I need 11 mana to drop that and kill a flyer on the same turn. I've got 6. I got 9. I've got 9 mana. So I'll probably do that next turn. For now, I've got 9 mana. I can cultivate and play. Oh, I've got 10. I forgot about the ingot over there. Let's put a Mountain Grab Forest. And let's just draw a card and gain 7 life. Yeah. See what we pick up? Ground Assault. That's good. That is really good. So I think I'm going to come at him with 7/7 Trampler. And if it dies, I get a card. If he just blocks it with the 2/1, then I still get 6 through. And if he trades with his worm, I'm fine with that too. So I've got this next turn. If he, I'm probably not going to use this to kill a Tide Hollow Strix. It's only a 2 mana card, but the option is there. So what did I pick up here? Okay, another Ground Assault. This is okay. Got a couple of removal spells now. This is pretty good. And I've got like 11 or 12 lands. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 land. Yeah, so 1 more land and I'll be able to kill a Kozilek with this thing, which is pretty sweet, you know, for just 2 mana. Speaking of which, I bet you Kozilek is in his deck if he's playing 5-color good stuff with a whole bunch of bombs. So, you know, there's a good chance he's going to make an appearance here today. Yeah, so what other artwork and flavor text can we read while this guy just kind of dicks around looking at his 5 cards in hand? Let's see. He has learned much in his long years, and unlike selfish humans, he's willing to share. Wow. Ground assault, so he's got some removal here. He's taking out my worm, so that means I get to draw another card. I'm pretty cool with that. And it's a land. It's a land, so next turn we'll get to draw a land off the pack leader with this. Is he coming in? I've got an 8/8 here, brother. Come on. Swinging for 2 in the air? Nope. Nope. So he's got the counterspell engine there. Picked up another land. He's got lots of mana untapped. He's got lots of mana there. I wonder what he can. I wouldn't want him to counter this, really. You know. I wouldn't want that. Do I want to do this? I mean, that just feels horrible. But I kind of just got to get it. Nah. No, I can't do that. Hopefully this resolves. Please don't counter this. Alright. I really needed to draw that card, but whatever. Whatever. That was annoying. I really wanted that to land. And here we see... Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Grizzlebrand. And Rock's War Monk. Oh my god. Well then, what is this deck, man? Is he just going to draw 7 off Grizzlebrand right here? I feel like he's just going to do it. Yeah, he just did it. I mean, I'm going to kill it. But, you know, he just drew another 7 cards. He's got 7 off his soul, now 7 off his Grizzlebrand. Holy shit, man. What is going on in the world? What is going on in this world? So Grizzlebrand got to die. Absolutely must die. I'd love to pick up another Arbor Colossus. Nope, they're both in the graveyard. So I won't be top decking an Arbor Colossus. It's pretty shitty. But whatever I do draw, hopefully it's a creature and I can resolve it and start drawing some cards. Grizzlebrand. It's not a creature, it's a land. So Grizzlebrand has to die. There you go. And I just gotta hang back. Gotta hang back, but like I said, he got those 7 cards. He's just gonna take over the game here now with those 7 cards. I just got that Kozilek feeling now. I mentioned it earlier, he just drew 7, so he's coming. He's gonna come now and start annihilating the board. Except we got this. Oh my. So now we've got Resolute Archangel, which is, you know, I don't mind him gaining 9 life off of that, but a 4/4 flyer is, you know. And now he's got an Obelisk. What? He's just got everything in this deck. The Obelisk is actually pretty painful though. I can't deal with that. Another land. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna basically concede the game here and destroy his flyer. I really should hang on to that, but I'm just kind of depressed right now. Just kind of sad that he's got all this mana and this Obelisk, and after drawing that many cards, and I'm just stuck here. I can't even top deck a Genesis Hydra because I've already cast it. So, not much. I mean, Soulless Zendikar is about the only thing I can do here to start going wide and taking out his board. Now he plays Rafika the Many, which is just brutal. So whenever a creature he controls attacks alone, gets double strike until end of turn, plus it has Exalted, so the creature he attacks with will get +1/+1. And there's Rock's War Monk. So he's playing all the 3 color cards in this deck. And there's a Siege Dragon, which doesn't bother me too much. Shit, man. This is just gross. Yeah. So that's going to become a 6/5 double strike. Except he doesn't attack alone, so he just lets me kill one of them. Alright, I'll kill the big guy. Can't activate your Obelisk, you tapped out. Alright. Okay. Give me something to draw a creature, man. Alright, Nakatl. Nakatl's good. Get to draw. Get to draw a card. Oh my. Draw a card. Vengevine. Get to draw a card. How long can we keep this chain going? Cultivate. And so it ends. And so it ends. Okay. I mean, do I attack with the 8/8? He's got that Death Toucher. Ah. Oh my. Can I even win this game? So, if I'm him, I'm attacking with that Siege Dragon and nothing but that Siege Dragon. And that's 12 damage in the air, and that's only 2 turns. And I'm dead. So, I don't know what he's going to do. And actually, I'd pump it up +4/+4 with my Obelisk, so that would be 20 damage. Right there. Yeah. He just needs to realize that he's got me dead. He's treasured finding a Time Warp. So he's going to cast that. So if he realizes here, he should put +4/+4 on his flyer, swing with it, and take me down to 1, and just kill me next turn. Come on, dude. You can see it. It's there. What is he? Okay. Is he going? Is he doing what I'm saying? Okay, he is. Yeah, good. So he must see what's going on. Either that, or he can hear me. No, he can't hear me because this is my this headset's for me recording. It's connected to the PC. Okay, so he's not hearing my suggestions here. But yeah, he gets exalted. Goes up to a 10/10 double striker, and he's got another turn. Boom. Doesn't kill any of my dudes, the triggered ability, but yeah, there's down to 11, and so let's see. He's got the win, you know. So let's see if he just untaps and is a gentleman and just kills me, or let's see if he dicks around and plays out his whole hand. I bet you he'll cast a bunch of cards here. Yeah, sure, you know he will. Why wouldn't he? You know, I mean that kind of annoys me when people do that. Man, you got the win. I'm on 1. Got 1 card in my hand. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well then. That's that loss is hard to take. Really, that's really hard to take. That's a tough one. Seeing all this, started off with Tide Hollow Strix, but then ended up casting Muli Thoktar in a strange 5-color thing. Wow. Okay. Well, after all this time, he's fogging me. What a dick. What a complete dick. Because now it's back to my turn. What an arsehole. Yeah. Okay. Well then, I'm just getting the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here. You know, why would he do that? Just, you know, like what kind of troll does that? So here we go. Let's go in. Let's check out the old friends list here. Let's find this guy, J.D. Brockman. Hello, Mr. Brockman. Submit player review. What is the problem with this? Let's just avoid this player. Why? Game behavior? Yeah, it's game behavior, but player skill. Lacking skill. Yeah, you lack skill, bro. Anyways, J.D. Brockman, avoid a player. Yeah, fogging me like that. What a dickhead. Alright, well, you know. 7 cards off Solar Ravnica, 7 cards off Grizzlebrand. I mean, when your opponent draws 14 cards, it doesn't matter what they're playing, they're going to beat you. And that's what just happened there. Wow. Alright, I still can't get over him fogging me like that. Let me know what you think in the comments of that. Is that a dick move, or is that a dick move? Anyways, thanks for watching the game, and we'll see you tomorrow.